Welcome back to Live With, brought to you by Species Nutrition. Visit speciesnutrition.com. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today's guest is our 4-time Miss Fitness Olympia champ. She was in retirement, or was she? Now she's coming back. She just announced her comeback to the 2020 Miss Fitness Olympia. She's our good friend, Oksana Grishina. Welcome back to our show.
Hey Dave. Hey everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You look great. You're radiating a lot of energy today.
Yes. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Now, the last time we spoke, okay, was your, as not to be a punny, but it was your swan dance, so to speak. You know, you said that was it. I'm done. I have nothing more to prove. I want to go do other things. I'm going to still remain in the sport, but I'm not going to compete anymore. I'm going to let the other girls have a chance. And you disappeared for 2 years, and I was very upset and sad. And I have to say that I haven't really watched a complete fitness competition since you left, because I feel like the energy was sucked out of the sport. But now you're coming back. Tell us what's going on in your life. What happened? What's with the change of heart?
Well, for past 2 years, of course, people ask me, Oksana, please come back. We missed you. And Dan Solomon, Olympia promoter last year, he texted me if I'm going to come back on stage, on this Olympia stage. And of course, I said, Dan, I can't, because I produce pole show at the Olympia. So
the pole
of course,
dancing show you promoted, yeah.
Yes, for me it will be impossible to produce show and compete, because it takes so much energy to get ready for the show and of course to produce the show. And of course there was no way I could do it. And then this year, 2019, right. Robin talked to me and he said about new shows coming up, which is Athleticon. And of course he asked me about possible comeback. And I said, I don't know, but I'm not pregnant yet. So
are you trying to get pregnant? Is that what you're doing?
Well, yes, we work on it.
Okay, I didn't know this, because you didn't tell me that, but that's great. You know, hey, look, I had three kids.
I'm
not
pregnant. Now. I'm not pregnant yet.
No, well, you better not be. You just announced your comeback. So you can't get pregnant now.
Yes, right. So, and yes, it just, and then I spoke to Dan again, Dan Solomon this year, yeah. And I told him about that I possibly come back, and he said, oh my God, that's so great. Please do it. And of course, I decide, yes, I'll come back and I'll do Olympia and of course Athleticon show. And it's just, I remember I told you that I don't believe in comeback after retirement.
You did tell me that. You absolutely did tell me that.
Yes, I remember that. But, it's right now, I can tell you, I retired, but I never left the sport completely, and I never left stage. I guest perform. I work out no less than I used to work out when I was competed. And so, I didn't leave the stage. That's why I thought, I think I should come back and show something cool for audience, for my fans, for the judges, because I have an idea for great routine, and
you do. Oh, that's good.
Finger crossed that it's gonna work, and I'll do my best, of course. So that's my story.
So, from what I'm gathering here, because you like to be a little evasive when I ask you questions, probably because I'm very, very direct. But it seems as though you left the stage to try to have kids. Is that what the original plan was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So you haven't had the kids yet. You have to have Boris give me a call, because I got the pregnancy protocol that works. That you can, but don't use it until after the Olympia. Please do the Olympia first. Then after the Olympia, you can get pregnant. Okay?
Yes. Well, I keep myself in sport all the time. I train hard, and I'm sure my fans, they follow me on Instagram and they see my workout every day.
Right.
And so that's probably, I don't know, maybe it's some sign or something which keeps me in the sport. Like I knew I'm going to come back somewhere.
I thought maybe you got injured. That's what I thought. I said, why is she leaving? She's on top of the world. I didn't understand it, but I thought maybe you had hurt yourself or something like that.
I thought that's it. I thought that's it. I know. And that's why, it's been 2 years, right, since I'm retired.
Yeah.
It's 2 years. It's not just one.
No, I know.
But like I said again, I love the sport. I cannot be without it, and I still perform. I mean, I still work out. I'm working on new skills, and I work a lot with girls, IFBB Pro and NPC, on their choreography for routines.
Sure.
And so, and I thought, why not? If people that missed me, of course I'm gonna do.
I missed you. We all missed you.
Oh.
Let me ask you a question. You're a very creative person, and you're very, passionate on stage, and we can see all the energy you project when you do your routines. Did you kind of hit maybe like a you know how people hit writers hit like a writer block? Did you kind of lose all right, I don't have any new ideas, so I don't want to just keep doing routines for the sake of it. You were waiting for new inspiration? That's what it seems like.
Oh my God, no way.
No?
No, I have so many ideas, and it's not like just I have it. So many IFBB fitness girls come to my gym, and so every routine I set up for them is new idea, and it's not my idea. This idea comes from the person I see in front of me. Right. And that's why I work only in person, because I need to see personality, who she is and what she able to do. So, and I know it's not like I'm out of ideas. Right. No, I mean, it's never stops when I think creative person, or I don't know how to explain it, but when I see someone, I give ideas, that would work for you. That would best for you. So to show your personality.
Did you have you helped any of your competitors that you'll be competing against this year? Have you been helping any of those guys?
Yes. Right now I work with Missy Farrell, and she came to California a couple weeks ago, and she's gonna come back, and we're working on her new routine for the Arnold Classic this year, and she's been amazing. And yes, of course, I did some changes which which works well for her. And she said, when she came to California with her husband, she said, Oksana, how you can set up routine for me? How you can help me with routine if you gonna compete? If you coming back? I said, listen, don't worry, it's my job. I'm not thinking about with different people, with different personalities. It's just, if we will compete, it's your job to do your job well. And it's my job to do my job well on the stage. So it's just separate. But when I create, when I do something for girls, of course, I do it with open heart. And because it's up to them how they're going to deliver this idea on the stage. It's their job. So,
did you watch the Olympia this past year?
Yes, of course. How can I miss it?
Right. Now, when you watch these routines, do you sit there and say, oh my God, are you critical of them?
Dave, I will never do it because I know how tough this sport is.
No, I know. I'm not saying outwardly, but internally in your mind, are you saying to yourself, what's going on here? Because I just didn't, I felt there was a couple of good routines, but I just felt like, I think that when you were competing, the level of routines were better because everyone was chasing you. Once you left, I feel like the routine difficulty level went down. Did you notice that?
I understand what you're saying, and thank you.
Yeah.
It's compliment
Well, you raised
to me.
everything up because people had to chase you. Like when Ronnie Coleman was competing, it was much more difficult. You had to go after Ronnie Coleman. There's no Ronnie Coleman out there. You left. Now you're coming back. These girls have to up their game now because they know that there's no walk in the park anymore.
Well, I don't know. I think girls definitely getting stronger. Of course, I believe in each of fitness girl. I know how difficult it is. And and of course I respect, because I know how tough it is,
Yeah.
how tough it is to find an idea and deliver it to audience. It's really difficult. That's why I couldn't say anything. I love all of them, and I respect the work they put on
Sure.
on the stage. And again, like working with girls, I haven't seen many girls who will sacrifice everything in their life just to do and focus completely on,
Interesting.
like, on the stage
Right.
in this fitness industry. Like, you have to left everything if you
Sure.
want to do your best and just focus, and there's no excuses.
Right. So you're saying that a
So
lot of people can't do that. They can't block everything else out and focus.
yeah, when I spoke, it's hard for some girls. And of course, I understand some girls have family and some issues and everything. But I know it's tough. And right now, I produce pole fitness at the Olympia. And of course, I'm still trying to figure out how I can do it. But I'm glad that Dan Solomon was so helpful with that. And he said, just find someone who can run the show for you. And I'm glad I have one person.
Oh,
She's my partner, yeah, and Jennifer Henry. Maybe you know her.
Yeah.
She's amazing, and she's helping me for this past 2 years with Olympia. And when
Great.
I asked her, can you do it? She said, no problem, I can do it. And I believe in her. I know she's gonna do a great job. So, and I told her, if I would compete at the Olympia, yes, I'll do my best with everything, with organization, but I will be so focused. So I'm preparing for this. I'm preparing to leave everything in my life.
Let me ask you a question, Oksana. As you're getting older now a little bit, you've been doing this for a long time. Do you feel like you're getting stronger and better, or do you feel like it's a little harder, to practice and spend all those hours with the routine? How do you feel the wear and tear is on your body?
The older you're getting, the more workout you have to do, more work. So in what I noticed that with age, of course, I'm getting older. If I miss any workout, even one or two, of course, I have some time to sleep.
Right.
But yeah, you have to keep consistent, workout consistent. Just no one excuse to leave, especially with acrobatics. You cannot miss even one workout too. When we were younger, right, we can take 1 month's break and then come back and do perfect job, right? But with age, I have to work out every single day just to keep my skills up, the skills which I had.
Right. I can imagine you'd have to, because once you and that's one of the things, you might have left the stage, but you never stopped working out, is what you were trying to say earlier, right?
Oh yes. And I still on stage, I still guest perform. And so, because I should not, I don't forget these feelings being on stage, because preparing for the show is one thing, but coming on the stage, it's mentally absolutely different thing. And that's what I'm working with girls, IVB girls, fitness girls, working on mental preparation, how to deliver what you work for past 5 months on the stage.
Right.
Because that's tough. That's really difficult. So the more you compete, of course, or perform, the more confident you feel on the stage. Oops.
Yeah. Now, I understand. You just got married recently, right? I thought you were married the whole time, but you guys finally did it, right?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you so much. We're getting married
How
officially.
long have you guys been together? It had to be over 10 years, right?
Yes, we've been together for a long time, and now officially we got married, and it was, oh my God, it was one of the best days in my life.
I love the pictures. I saw them on your social media.
Yes.
It's great.
Yeah, and I know, like, all brides usually, like, I want everything perfect. So at my wedding, I said, I just want to let it go. I just want to, as it's going to be, it's going to be.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. I was just, yes. And
right
our
person,
MC, our MC was Clint Hooft, official MC at the Arnold Classic, and he asked me, Oksana, what do you want me to say? Please choose special words. I said, I trust you. You here because I trust you. I love you. So just anything you will say, we would love it. And it was beautiful day, really.
Congratulations. Yeah, I remember when you guys were in New York and you were living at Lena's house, and I'm like, I thought you guys were married then. I didn't realize, but that's great that you guys finally did it. You guys have been together a long time. You've been through a lot. Now, I saw something you posted, I think on your social media, that you guys met at a gym. Were you guys like trainers at the same gym back in your country?
Oh my God, yes. So it was in my city, Kaliningrad. We started work together at the same gym.
That's weird. Wow.
And they did article in magazine, and there was a lot of instructors and personal coaches, and they somehow put us together.
Oh wow.
And we haven't dated.
Oh, you didn't even date back then? Wow. That's funny.
And some fan, he sent me this picture and he said, Oksana, do you remember this? I'm like, oh my God, where did you find it?
Yeah, I was looking, I was laughing. I didn't know that they just randomly put you guys together in that article.
Yes, randomly.
That was funny.
We were just next to each other.
What beach is that you guys got married on?
Say again? Sorry.
What beach was that you guys got married on?
What?
The beach. I see you got married on the beach.
Oh, it was Malibu.
Malibu.
Beach.
Nice. Beautiful.
Malibu.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right,
beautiful place.
You're coming back to the stage. You're back with a vengeance. I'm so happy to see you back on the 2020 Olympia. What a great treat that's going to be for all the fans and all the people in the sport. Because I thought we lost you. I said, that's it. She's gone. We have to find the next big thing. But you're coming back. You're giving us another little teaser of a great routine. Now, will this be your greatest routine ever?
Dave, it's so hard to say. I know.
Because you got a lot of good ones to try to beat out. That's for sure.
I mean, every routine I put my heart and put my heart. It's my babies. It means a lot to me. Every routine, and if you see online, this Joker pictures is all over the internet. So people will remember it, or some other routines, pictures from other routines like Black Swan. So I couldn't say
your pole. Your pole one was great too. I love that one.
You see, thank you. So yes, I'm gonna do my best. I love what in my head right now. I love my idea, and I just want to deliver it on stage and do my best for fans, for audience.
Thank you for coming back because we're all excited as fans. And once again, thank you for taking time coming on the show. I followed your career from day one, and I was yelling and screaming like crazy when they used to put you second place all those years. And then finally they gave you the Olympia. You gave us 4 great years, and then you yanked the cover out from underneath us. But now you're giving it back to us one more time. So as a fan and as your friend, obviously, I'm looking forward to seeing you back on stage.
Thank you so much for your support, and thank you. I'm so excited.
All right. That's going to take us to the end of another episode of Live With, brought to you by Species Nutrition. I'm Dave Palumbo for Oksana Grishina. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.